Hello my dear students, today we are going to take chapter 2, lesson 71, okay, equal parts. Here in our first page, can you identify the whole objects below? Whole object means whole one, okay? Here we have an owl, a bone, an apple, a peach. Have an owl, have a bone, have an apple, have a peach, okay? So the first whole one is the whole owl, okay? The second one is the apple. The third is the peach. And the fourth is the bone, okay? Now, in the next page, we wanted to divide the following cookie into equal parts. Look at the picture below. Is this fair way to share the cookie? Yes or no? Of course, it's no. Okay. Now, in the next page, equal and not equal parts of shapes. Here we have two pictures, shapes with equal parts and shapes with not equal parts. As you can see, equal parts means equal in size and in shape, okay? They must be equal in size. Now, in the next page, each part from the previous equal part is called fraction. Here we have three circles. The first one is cut into two parts, okay? And is shaded in one part from the two. It's called half. And we represent it by fraction as 1/2. The second one is cut into 5 equal parts. And we shade only one part. And we represent it as 1/5. The next one, 8 equal parts. And we shade only one part. We can represent it as 1/8. 1/2 is called half, 1/5 is called fifth, 1/8 is called eighth, okay? Now we have another circles, 3 equal parts, we represent it as 1/3, 6 equal parts, we represent it as 1/6, 9 equal parts, we represent it as 1/9, and we can call it third, sixth, and ninth. Okay, another picture. We have 4 equal parts, and we represent it as 1/4, 7 equal parts, and we represent it as 1/7, 10 equal parts, and we represent it as 1/10. And we can call fourth, seventh, and 10th. Okay, now in the next page, we are going to use the book, page 36. Okay, number A, if two people want to share a cookie fairly, which image shows how they should cut the cookie? We are going to choose number 1 or number 2. Which is fair to share? Of course, we are going to choose number 2. Number B, if 4 people want to share a cookie fairly, which images show how they should cut the cookie? 1 or 2? Of course, it will be 2. Now, in the next page, if 3 people want to share a cookie fairly, which image shows how they should cut the cookie? 1 or 2? Of course, it will be number 1. Now, draw lines on the cookie below to show where you might cut and share it fairly with 8 friends. If I want to share it with 8 friends, I must cut the cookie into 8 equal parts. So, it will look like this, okay? Now, in the next page, book page 37, number 1, circle the shapes that are divided into equal parts, fair shares, okay? The first figure is 2 equal parts, so it's okay. The second figure, it's not cut into 4 equal parts, so we are not going to choose it. And the third figure is cut into 6 equal parts, so we are going to choose it. Okay, number 2, divide the following shapes into the fractional part listed below. We are going to cut the circle into 4 equal parts, so it will look like this. And we are going to cut the hexagon into 6 equal parts, so it will be like this. Okay, now in the next page, match the pictures of the fraction to its name. The first one is 2 parts. 2 parts are called halves. So we are going to match it with halves. The next 4 parts, so it will be fourths. The next one 8 parts, so it will be eighths. The next will be 6 parts, it will be sixths. And the last one will be thirds, 3 parts, so it will be thirds. Okay. Now in the next page, book page 38, circle the shapes that are divided into equal parts. Write a sentence telling what equal parts mean. So we are going to circle the triangle. The next figure, we are not going to circle it. Okay, the triangle is called halves. And we are going to circle the rectangle, it's called thirds. And we are going to circle the last circle, and we are going to call it eighths. Okay. Now in the next page, Yasser wanted to share the cake below with 3 of his friends. Here is how he cut it. His friends told him that wouldn't work because there were 4 of them all together, so Yasser took one of the pieces and cut it into half. Now we have fourth. Was Yasser thinking correct? Why or why not? Explain your thinking in the box below. Then if you disagree with Yasser's solution, draw how he could have cut the cake to share it equally among the 4 people. Okay, Yasser's thinking is not correct because the 4 parts are not equal. Okay, he should cut the cake into 4 equal parts as this figure. Okay. Thank you for listening and see you next time.